Hello guys and welcome back. So whenever we talk about homeopathy, we always consider it to be a secondary medicine. So to learn the importance of homeopathy, we are here at Bakson and we are going to meet Dr. Satinder Pal Bakshi, who is the owner of Bakson, to understand the importance of homeopathy. Let's welcome Dr. Bakshi. A very warm welcome, Dr. Bakshi. For our viewers, can I request you to define homeopathy in simple terms so that they understand what homeopathy is?
Homeopathy is a science which was invented by Dr. Hahnemann, who was a German scientist. He was a German doctor. He got disappointed with the allopathy, and he stopped practicing allopathy. One day he was reading one book. In that book, it was written when quinine, when taken in excessive doses, produces malaria-like fever. Understand what is malaria?
Right.
Malaria, you get three symptoms. First is you get a lot of chill. Patient is very chilly, is shivering, and then the fever goes very high. And it breaks down, and there's a lot of sweating. There are three stages of quinine.
Okay.
This is how it is possible. He had a research mind. He said how it is possible that quinine, when taken in excessive doses, can produce malaria-like symptoms, not malaria, malaria-like symptoms.
Okay.
So he started taking few doses of quinine every few hourly. And after a few days, he developed symptoms of malaria. High rise of fever, before that, chills, and then sweating. Then after 24 hours, it comes back, cycle mein aata hai. And then he said, he was surprised. Mm-hmm. So he started taking, that means all plants, minerals have some effect on the body. And he started taking medicines on healthy human beings. Homeopathic medicines are proved on healthy provers. It is, we don't do proving on animals.
We do it on humans.
Humans.
Okay.
Of all ages.
Okay.
Because we get mental symptoms also.
So what you're saying is when you test a medicine in homeopathy, you test it on humans and not on animals, unlike allopathy.
No.
Okay.
Why we do it? Because for us, mental symptoms are very important.
Right.
There's medicines which produce fear in the body. How will animal express
that fear?
The pain, the anxiety, the fear of darkness, fear of other things.
Okay.
So he formed a law. Likes cure likes. That means when two similar diseases meet in a body, the stronger one will eradicate the weaker one. For example, a simple, I'll give you an answer. There's a medicine in homeopathy called LM-CIPA. Now, LM-CIPA is made from red onions, what we eat every day.
Right.
We macerate it, we chop it off.
The onions.
I put it in the steel tanks called macerating tanks.
Okay. With
alcohol and distilled water, and stir it every day for 3 weeks minimum. Then we take the extract of LM-CIPA or onions, and when you cut, what happens? You get water in the eyes.
Right.
That means this plant is capable of curing watering in the eyes or hay fever or sneezing.
Okay.
And he observed this on different provers. LM-CIPA was given, onion was given, and he found the patient had a lot of sneezing, itching in the eyes. That means everything you eat in excessive can produce side effects, or produce not exactly side effects, it can produce symptoms. So we have in homeopathy medicine from animal kingdom, vegetable, all vegetables, spinach, garlic. In homeopathy, we make medicine for cholesterol and heart problems from alum steva, which is garlic.
Right.
The basic difference is homeopathy has no side effect
It has no side effects. Right?
because we take one pot of crude medicine and dilute it 9 times or 99 times, which is called centesimal scale. And we shake it 10 times. After shaking for 10 times, you take one part of that medicine and further dilute it with 99 drops of alcohol. Why we use alcohol?
Yeah.
Alcohol is the best natural preservative. You understand?
Okay.
If you put...
To increase the shelf life of the medicine.
yes.
Okay.
So that is why in homeopathy, there is no expiry.
There is no expiry. Okay.
In homeopathy, in dilution, there is no expiry.
So which means that if I buy a bottle now, and if I open it, unseal it, I can still use it
For 20
forever.
years. My father was also a homeopath.
Right.
There's a medicine called Nux vomica, which is very good for stomach. He had an old bottle lying with him. He opened it. He was not able to open. The cork broke. It was such an old bottle. But he gave it to the patient and it worked. That medicine was about 18 years old. And he was surprised. It works.
And we've also heard that, the alcohol, the older it is, the better it is, right? So,
well, that is for scotch or whiskey. I have no idea about it.
Okay.
But definitely one thing is there. Alcohol is the best natural preservative. And we make medicines from dog's milk. Can you imagine? The bitch has uska doodh ka, we make medicines. It has, we make medicine from cobra poison called lachesis, which is one of the best medicine for menopause.
Sir, what I have heard, when I was a child also, I have taken a lot of homeopathic medicine. So what my belief is that it's some sugar pills, small, round balls, and then you put some liquid in that.
That is the medicine.
That is the medicine, right?
Why we use
the sugar balls?
These sugar balls are called globules in homeopathy.
Okay.
Pills.
Right.
Because alcohol, at times, you can't take it directly. You can take it in water also.
Without those pills?
Yeah.
Okay.
For diabetic patients, I usually don't give pills. I give them liquid.
Right. So I was reading it somewhere, these are some myths that if you're diabetic, you can still have those balls.
No, this is wrong. No. You cannot say like this because there were few patients who, initial years of my practice, they complained. Dr. Bakshi, when we were taking those globules, pills, my sugar level
increases,
rose.
yeah.
And when I stopped it, I asked her, why are you not taking medicine for so many days? You're coming after a gap of 1 month. She says, I felt my sugar level has increased. I got checked. After stopping your medicine, it has, yes. So they're very sensitive patients, not with all.
But only diabetic, you say?
Or pre-diabetic or diabetic, they have the tendency to increase. So I advise, I say try it. If you're comfortable, fair enough. If you're not comfortable, then I'll give you in drops.
So basically, in that case, you have to take that medicine and you dilute it with water and have it.
Yeah.
Is it something like that?
You could few drops of water.
Okay.
You can dilute, or you can take it directly.
You can take it
children,
directly, so.
it's difficult.
It's difficult.
The alcohol is 97% alcohol, the percentage. In homeopathy, our dilutions are made from 93% alcohol, which is very high. Whiskey is only 42%.
Right.
And at times, you don't like the taste of it. And there are certain myths in certain communities that alcohol should not be taken. So they have this fear, it has alcohol, so we will not take it. So I said, you take it in water. No problem. And there are tablets which are called triturations. Calcareum phos, which is one of the best medicine for teething trouble. We put lactose.
Okay.
Lactose is made from milk.
Milk, right.
And it is made in India now. It was previously imported from Germany or Holland, and you mix it 1:9 ratio or 1:99, triturate it, and give powder or tablets. So Calcarea Phos 6x is diluted 6 times. You must have heard in homeopathy, for children, they give danton ke liye Calcarea Phos.
Okay.
Calcarea Phos is excellent for teething troubles. The child is irritable, child gets loose motions, and if you give Calcarea Phos, it works very well. So I personally feel there are different ways of dispensing medicine, and one should be very careful for diabetic or pre-diabetic. And how to see he is pre-diabetic? When we take the case history of the patient, I always insist when I am teaching my colleague students that take the family history. माँ को क्या है, father को क्या है. If there's a history of diabetes, then you must be very careful.
Okay.
Don't give them sugar.
Right.
That is why in our company, we have made all sugar-free syrups. Nowadays, people are very, very careful. They don't want to take sugar, it increases the weight. You understand?
Yeah.
So I personally feel this is one of the myths, which is not myth if you ask me. This is correct also.
It's a fact.
You should be careful.
Yeah.
I've seen patients taking globules,
Right.
sugar pills, their sugar has increased.
Sure.
But in 80% of patients, we give it in pills. They have no problem.
So, sir, so basically, this was invented in 1796 by Samuel Hahnemann
Yes,
in Germany.
Germany.
So, when this was introduced in India,
It was about 125 years back.
125 years back.
Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the first patient who was being treated by Dr. Boger. He was from Germany, and he treated him for his stomach ailments, and he got cured.
Right.
So it was brought from Germany. It settled in Kolkata.
Okay.
Homeopathy has started from Kolkata in India.
In India.
India.
Okay.
Although Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the first patient, and there's the first homeopathic medical college, which is about 125 years old, Calcutta Homeopathic Medical College, which is the oldest, from where my father also in 1947, 45, 47,
Sure.
he graduated from that college. Today we have 250 odd colleges in homeopathy.
In India.
Yeah.
Sure. Sir, please help us explain how different it is from Ayurveda, because Ayurveda was born in India, right?
See, it is, if you ask me, the loss of similar is not there. Unke bhasam hote hain. They use the same thing. Our raw material, their raw material is the same.
Correct. That's what.
They also, but they are doing trituration. उस तरीके से दवाई देते हैं, हम पोटेंसी में देते हैं, and liquids में दिया 6x potency 7. They don't dilute it. They mix it.
And there are no preservative also in there,
No.
or are there? No.
No.
Because I think it's only in homeopathy that you use preservatives. I mean, like
No, we don't use it.
alcohols.
Alcohol is a natural preservative.
Yeah.
We don't. But in trituration tablets, we have to use preservative. There we have expiry. But alcohol-based medicines, we do not have expiry.
Right.
So we, like our syrups, we put preservative in it,
Okay.
but not for dilution. And 100% medicines are made basically from dilutions.
Right.
Okay?
So help us understand a little more about these medicines and how they're made, sir. So as I mentioned, when I was a child, I had taken these homeopathic medicine where we were taking those sugar pills and that medicine. But what are the other forms that you have in homeopath now?
So we have, number one is, I told you, pills,
Right.
or with water. And the second is syrups. For cough, we have cough syrups. For liver, we have, because why syrups are used? Again, the question is, because certain medicines are very bitter in taste.
Okay.
Even you can, we will also be very uncomfortable when you take it. Children, they cannot take it. So we have to put sugar, we have to put preservative, and we have to put few drops of medicine. So it is you don't feel the bitterness in the mouth.
Sure. And tell us about the raw material that is used. I mean,
Before that, I must tell you,
yeah.
the third thing is we have ointments in homeopathy.
Okay.
You see,
Yeah.
for injury, for wounds, for burns.
Right.
The same medicines are in any other pharmaceutical company they make it. These external applications are there.
Right.
So we have syrups, we have tablets, we have ointments, we have dilutions, we have mother tinctures. Then we have nasal sprays.
Okay.
There we have to put preservative.
Right.
So today homeopathy started as a diploma courses, then became degree came in, and luckily I happened to be part of it because I was part of the education.
Yeah, I was doing research on you, and I saw I don't know, maybe 100 different awards that you received from homeopathy regulatories.
Yeah.
But coming back to my question, what are the raw materials that are used? To make the
I told you,
medicines? Yeah.
number one is the vegetables,
Right.
vegetable kingdom, all plants,
Okay.
all over the world. There are botanical houses, they collect plants. Now we're getting it from Belgium, we're getting it from Germany, we're getting it from UK. These are big botanical houses. The main business is to collect the plants
Right.
and supply to us. This is the first part. Then the second is the poisons. I was talking to you about cobra,
Yeah.
vipera, snake. That also there are suppliers. Then minerals, arsenic, even potassium cyanide is used in homeopathy. So you have source of medicines from plants, minerals, sulfur, arsenic. Arsenic is a poison. We use it in homeopathy. When you raise the potency,
Yeah.
the poison effect is gone.
So I wanted to know, sir, when I was doing the research, I saw this word very commonly used in homeopathy is arnica. What is that?
Arnica is a plant.
Is a plant.
It's very good for falling affair. And arnica is a very good medicine for injury also.
Right.
Arnica is a plant. That plant, का जो root has and flowers, we put it in oil. Again, leave it a few days, and then after filtration, we use it. It's very good for falling affair. So arnica hair oil, you must have heard of arnica.
Yes, sir, I've heard. Yeah.
Is made from arnica plant.
But arnica is used in a lot of different medicines, right? In
Yes,
homeopathy.
one medicine is good for injury also, for falling affair also, for stomach also,
Right.
for other symptoms also.
So I'll tell you, lately, someone in my family had a brain stroke, and there was a surgery done on him, and the doctor for that hospital, off the record, had subscribed or prescribed, arnica doses.
He must have prescribed because arnica is one of the good medicines for healing also,
Right.
for injury also. And the clot, if you understand the history, if you take the history, you'll find there may be history of injury. Hemorrhages because of high blood pressure also. So it's very good for healing. He must have used it for that.
Right. I'm also intrigued to know about the cobra poison that you were telling us just now, sir. So, what are the medicines that are made out of it?
No, but cobra, you have only one medicine called lachesis.
Okay.
The proof of Dr. Herring, when he proved this medicine, so look at the guts of those people. He took cobra poison in dilute form and he told his wife, I may die also, but I will prove this medicine. And the moment he took it, he fainted. And the most important symptom of cobra is hemorrhages. What happens when he bites you? Immediately it creates hemorrhages in the body and the patient dies. And it is one of the best medicine for hemorrhage. Lachesis. For females, for during menses,
It is used?
profusely. Then for menopause, you get hot flashes. बैठे बैठे पसीना आ जाता है बहुत लड़कियों को after the age of 50 when the menses stop and you get hot flashes. And laxative is one of the beautiful medicines for menopause. Then see the symptom of cobra. Cobra is always very suspicious and jealous. And laxative patient, when you do the proving, we found, I'll show you the material medica where the proving has been done. The patient is very suspicious and jealous, and full of fear. And these are symptoms of laxative poison. And when we did the proving, he noted down, and you get one symptom of suffocation. Laxative is a very good medicine for suffocation. Throughout his life, Dr. Herring could not tie his neck. He used to feel discomfort.
Suffocated.
And he couldn't tie the belt also. The proving side effects was there in Dr. Herring. So like this, people have done proving and they suffered, but look at the benefit it has given to the masses.
Right.
We cannot practice medicine without laxative. Today also I give to two patients laxative. There are plants called hemamalis, millefolium, very good anti-hemorrhagic medicines. This is naxir, which is called apitexis. Give hemamalis, millefolium, immediately it stopped. Today I had a patient who was only 10 years old. His bleeding was not stopping. And I gave hemamalis to the child, 10 days old only. One pill in the morning, a little water, few drops of water to morning, evening. He reported, sir, the bleeding has stopped.
So you're saying 10 days old infant?
I just saw him give it in the clinic. And I can show you the patient. It's from Moradabad. Much better. No bleeding after that. So, and why it worked? A small child, because his body is virgin, is not exposed to too much antibiotics, and you need few minute doses, and it worked. These are called the miracles of homeopathy. Hemamalis is one of the best medicine for hemorrhagic tendencies.
Sir, I mean, we understand the importance, but at the same time, homeopathy is still considered as a secondary or an alternate medicine to allopathy. So, what would you like to say?
It's a very good question you have raised.
Yeah.
The reason is, in allopathy, they have two branches, MD and MS.
Right.
MS is they're the surgeons. MDs are physicians.
Yeah.
In homeopathy, we are only physicians, not surgeons. So that is why in acute emergency, people will not come to homeopathy.
They will go.
They go to the hospital immediately for surgery. If I've got a fracture in my leg, it needs surgery, not medicine. Medicine can be given for healing, fast healing. It's union of the bone. Callus formation jaldi ho jaye. But we are physicians. We have limitations. We only treat non-surgical cases. But today, it's going to be a good information to you. The government of India has a department called Ayush department.
Yeah.
Now this Ayush has Ayurveda, homeopathy, naturopathy, Unani. They are making it compulsory integrated approach. That in a hospital you will have homeopathy also, Ayurveda also. You will have a complete allopathy hospital also. Like in our college, Bakson Homeopathic Medical College, which is a multi-specialty we started about 2 years back, we have a complete allopathy hospital also.
Also, okay.
So suppose we have to do cesarean. I'm a physician, I can't do cesarean.
Right.
Maybe I can handle normal delivery. But what about cesarean? That has to be part of the surgeon.
But sir, why not introduce this in your curriculum only that,
It has been done.
It has been done.
It has been done, and I think another 1 or 2 years it will be implemented. I was told.
So you're saying that the current curriculum does not have that surgery or the acute diseases that are there?
As a homeopath, I cannot be a surgeon. Please be very clear.
Never in the future also?
No. Yeah. Why in allopathy they have MD?
Right.
You have to be very clear. You want to be a physician or you want to be a surgeon? In surgery also you have different specialization now. बच्चों की सर्जरी अलग है and heart surgery अलग है. You cannot. So they have put in all, see we have 250 hospital colleges. If they have allopathy also, acute emergency also, and they have homeopathy also, in Bakson College and hospital, we have all five. We have operations going on in the hospital in the same complex. We have homeopathy. We have Ayurveda also.
You have Ayurveda.
Yeah, naturopathy also. Yoga also, physiotherapy also.
How big is this hospital, sir?
It's about made in 2.5 acres, about 3 lakh square feet.
Okay.
It's probably one of the best in the country, maybe top 3. And we have that hospital we have made only for research, and not for profit-making venture. No.
Right. No, I was just telling your team also how differently you're managing this side is totally different, and you're not thinking like an entrepreneur wherein you would just want to generate income out of it. I think you're doing more for supporting people.
I will. I'll answer that point. Dr. Dinsha Mehta, who was personal physician to Mahatma Gandhi, he was a naturopath. He died in 90s. I was his disciple. He used to say one thing. जब आपका needs fulfill हो जाता है, don't live on the greeds of life. Understand?
Right.
Money is important. Money is not everything. Then he used to say one thing more. Understand this line.
Yeah.
That make God your partner in a venture. 30, 30, 30, 10 was his principle. You do business, 30% you should plow back the profit, 30% reserve, and 30% God is your partner, must be charity. You must give, you must do charity. And 10% should only go to you, to your family. That also is enough.
ये तो सर हमारे गुरु ग्रंथ साहब में भी लिखा है.
ये बोल रहा हूँ. हमारे सिस्टम में क्या है? 10% charity is a must.
Must, yes.
इसलिए you'll find people coming in Mercedes and BMWs, जूते साफ कर रहे होते हैं गुरुद्वारे में. लंगर कोई बंद ही नहीं होता है. ना गुरुद्वारा 50,000 आदमी रोज गोल्डन टेम्पल में खाना फ्री खा रहा है और ट्रक खा रहा है. और वो नहीं कि सिख दे रहे हैं, बंगालीज भी वहाँ कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हैं बंगला साहब में. In Corona, one Tamil Nadu guy did charity in the
Bangla Sahib.
in Bangla Sahib. So he asked, you are not from this religion? He said, no, it's not a question of religion. I know this is only the safe religion where my money will not be wasted.
Right.
हमारे को सिखाया गया सिक्की के अंदर सेवा भाव. वो सेवा शायद मेरे अंदर थोड़ा सा आ गया, मेरे माँ बाप में मेरे संस्कार वो वाले.
कीर्त करो वन छको.
Absolutely. And life, please understand, I have only 10 to 15 years of my life now. We are not immortal, we are mortal. सब में चला जाना है. इस टेबल की लाइफ ज्यादा है, मेरी लाइफ बहुत छोटी है. मैं कहता हूँ, if you have 1 crore or 10 crore or 20 crores, क्या कर लोगे तुम भाई? और मैं तो एक बात और बोलता हूँ, कड़वी बात बोलता हूँ, किसी की औलाद खराब करनी है उसको ज्यादा पैसा दे दो. पैसे का यूज बहुत सोच समझ के सही जगह करनी चाहिए. मेरा सबसे बड़ा आइडल है टाटा, जे.आर.डी. टाटा,
जी,
रतन टाटा.
राइट.
दे आर वर्किंग फॉर द नेशन. अपने लिए क्या काम कर रहे हैं? मेरे पास जब भी 40 साल हो गए हमारी कंपनी को, 40 years, I did not have one when employ a person, any person leaving Tata and coming and joining us. Why? Because they feel part of the organization. They feel it's a family. They work for a cause, and we should all work for a cause. सिर्फ पैसा के लिए भागना नहीं है. आप नोट कर लें, जितनों के पैसे आए हैं most of the children got spoiled.
Correct.
So that Gurukul atmosphere, the teaching should be there. And in our organization, my family also knows, my children also knows, that in Bakson College and Hospital, not a single paisa is coming to us in our house. It will not come the profit. It will go back. वो सेवा के लिए है.